Hello and welcome back to Minecraft. It's been a little while since I've recorded anything for Minecraft. My village has come a fair amount of ways. I don't exactly remember where I last was when I was recording. So I'm just gonna give a somewhat brief run through. Oh, and for any newcomers that are just joining or haven't watched any of my previous videos, I do smoke during my recordings. I do not filter anything out. Fair warning. I got a blacksmith shop right here. You got your furnaces and all that. Crafting table, smelting table. Back here you got a couple armor stands with armors, storage. I added bone and stuff to this. Just kinda adding to the village. A little bit by little bit. Here. Let's turn to day. I got my big building. I'm not really gonna be showing anything in much detail, except for like a couple buildings that I know for a fact I haven't covered. Like this one. This is my super smelter. To turn on and off, you flip the lever there, and to access what it makes, well, I don't remember if I set this one up properly or not. It probably isn't. But this one I completely sealed off in the backside and whatnot. In fact, I don't even think... Oh, yep, there's a minecart running in there. So that's still a functioning super smelter, sort of. I'm not sure what I did wrong, but only on this one, only like the first 3 ever work. I'm pretty sure it's just the way I set it up. I got this lighthouse over here that I will be showing. Oh, and I added all the trees over there because I felt like it'd tie my village into the natural terrain a bit more if I added some trees, because there's this whole dense forest area right here. And then up's the daisy. And then here you can see all that I did for the lighthouse. I've really just used redstone. I pretty much used a redstone generator that's lever activated so that I could control how long the power fuse is. Because you want it only a split second of power. Because of how small I have this. I mean, eventually I'll probably map stuff out for people in one of my videos after this. Doing another build of it. where I just build another one. I've already built two, so, or I've built this one and then one similar to it elsewhere. Because I've started several villages throughout the world. This is just well, the one I started from scratch, pretty much. There was no village here to begin with, originally. I got this nice little hut here that has no visible doors, but for players there is a ceiling of a door, which is really simple because all I did was have a single redstone back there, or redstone dust back there, to allow me to move the thing as I wanted it. Now, where is the block I want? I've misplaced it. I think that's it. Yeah, that was it. But yeah, I have that on both ends. And the trapdoors do not interfere with the beds at all. 6 beds, fully furnished. Oh yeah, plenty of storage as well. This is the one of the few bases in here that will pretty much be safe from any mob. And you got this one here, my farmer's houses. I kind of just did a basic little thing. I didn't even put windows on these, so you can get shot from the outside as well as shoot from the inside of those houses. My buddy Toad built this house. I sealed up the door so the villagers would stop going into it, but other than that, I have not touched his house much at all. And let's see, 7 minutes in so far. Okay. Then let's go explaining down here, because I don't believe I showed this in any video. My deep water trap pit. Once you try and come all the way down here because of your greedy personality, or trying to find the bottom of the water, either way, once you get all the way down to the bottom, unless you have blocks to build up to those trap doors, you will be trapped there until you, well, respawn. Now, I mean, I haven't really messed with many of the houses. I believe this one was on camera. I'm not too sure. Ignore the beacon. I don't know. Oh, yeah, that one was on camera because what I believe. But yeah, this is just really a quick update video of what I've been doing. I made obsidian fields over here so that people that want to make their own end portal and have happened to stumble across this, or heck, maybe someone wants to make obsidian house. I mean, I did this so people could do stuff like that. I randomly filled in an area with obsidian. Well, randomly filled it in with lava and then used water to make it turn to stone and obsidian. Makes for a very chaotic area. But yeah, all that area where the black and gray is mixed goes down for about maybe 20 or to 30 blocks. And yeah. Then I got me something right here. I thought about making this a spawning hut or a spawning building, but I put that somewhere else. And it's more of a spawning platform. This is something that I haven't quite actually finished. It's just a large open hall. I haven't decided what I was going to do in here. I think I might give it to somebody to fill in. One of my friends. Let them fill it in. Maybe I'll have them hop on with me while I'm recording when they do it. And yeah. I mean, I haven't done that much. Except for maybe a few little things I did while horsing around. Like, I made a really weird creature out of wood and whatnot. Just because I wanted to make a statue of an elder deer, which are normally portrayed as having long, branching horns. But, I mean, these kinda twist and turn, and for the little area of work I gave myself, I think I did pretty good. As I limited myself to a workspace, and I tried to limit myself on a height space too, with the block below me as a reference. And, I mean, I think I did pretty good. I mean, I'll admit, it's not the best, but it's something. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really done too much. I added a bit more over here that wouldn't have been on camera. Not really much, just, yeah. I'm not sure what all I've recorded and what all I haven't. The turtle helmet can get you down here to where there is a full underground base. Pretty much underneath mine. And as you come all the way to the end of the hall is the only area I have messed with so far. Storage room. And one last room. Well, one last main area for this structure. I kind of just did this so it looked like stoves. I thought it looked cool. Little quad burners there. Got me a library. I just kind of tried to fill this area with really as much stuff as I could while still kind of trying to maintain as much room as possible. Like, I tried doing absolute minimum for this. I think I overshot or so. Yeah, I think I built out farther than I had to. But I don't care. It looks nice to me. This is just a quick update of what I've done before I start to do stuff. Is I want to build a super smelter for my own area. I'm gonna pause for a second. Okay, I'm back. I had to loadable and I just didn't want to waste time of the video while I was doing that. Okay, let's see here. I hardly ever clear out my inventory space. Hopper cart. What do I got? Powered and non-powered rails. Now, I don't actually know the precise block count for this, I should say, but it is fairly straightforward to build. Now, I'm gonna turn it to always day real quick. That way I can see what I'm doing. And as you can see, yeah. Let's see here. Where do I want to build this? You know what? I guess I can. Okay. Good enough for me. And the reason I squat is because in order for me to place these properly, I have to click directly on the one before it, or the one I want it to connect to. And because they are all objects that have an inventory, that can be an issue. Okay, so I'm currently up to 7. Okay. Now then, the reason I wanted it down there is so that I can also use up here to help build this a bit. Back here I don't have a choice but to build from up here. back up here. And I'll be honest, the reason I don't know the number of components it requires is because I fluctuate my design depending on the area it's in. So say I'm in like a village or something, or I'm just doing this because I want it somewhere to make the area look better. Then I might make something a whole lot bigger than this. Or I might make something that's only like 3 vertices long. It just honestly depends on the area. Okay. Now then. Let's grab some block. And I've found that yes, it is actually necessary to do it this way. Now this one that sticks off the end isn't necessary on either side in the final product, but while you're building it, because you're using rails, it is required for your project to turn out right. Now let's see. I want okay, I'll fix that later. Right there. Those two need to be switched to powered rails. Block of redstone on top of those. Oh, and also yeah. The end rails are really what aren't needed. But you do need to block off the ends. And personally, I don't like using the lever method for powering these. And in fact, I'm actually about to modify this a little bit. See, that's what happens if you try and do it other than how I did it originally. It tries to connect like that. So you have to break all 3 of them if you decide after the fact that you want to do it this way. Only the middle one can I not actually do like this. And now it's just to put the chests on here. Looks like I'll have to clear a little bit of area overhead. Oh well, doesn't matter much. There we go. And yeah, I can just fill in the bottom and the back. and around the side. And now, say I'm coming over here and I don't want to go all the way down, I can just reach across. Oop. Well, good thing I have, yeah. Timing's kind of key for that. But, I mean, yeah. Still though, that is the basic concept. I'm not the one that came up with this idea. I found it on iFunny. I don't know who the original poster was. Just wanting to give credit where credit's due. I thought this was a great idea. It works pretty well when it's wired correctly. And all in all, it's pretty time efficient, especially if you're having to smelt multiple stacks of something. Or maybe you're making dye. And you just need to up your production rate. Here you go. The back lower track feeds into the lower item slot on these furnaces for the fuel. I don't have any items in my inventory. Here, hold on. You. Now let's see. Pour stacks of charcoal. And I'm just gonna go and grab a bunch of chicken. And as you can see, it's already started pulling from that one. I need to grab another stack of coal or charcoal. There we go. I don't know why the first one hasn't started. Oh, yeah, and break that block so we can access this chest. And there's the chicken that's cooked. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going up with this stuff all back there, but it should be working. I don't know why this is getting chicken in it. I really don't. It shouldn't be getting that chicken. This one should be. That's yeah. I don't know what's going up with that. Maybe it's some type of glitch I'm having. Yeah, as soon as I place it in the thing directly myself, it starts working. Yeah. It's just for some reason not really fully functional down there. I don't know what's up with it. But, I mean, I've had it work up to 11 furnaces. But I think that's where I'm going to leave this one off for now. The next recording will probably have one of my friends in it. Who knows? See you next time.